Okay, we were discussing about the rules that are there in signal flow graphs. So we have seen what is an addition rule. Okay, very quickly let me glance it. What is an addition rule? It is simply when you have this as your summing point, these three signals with their gains, if you add, you will get this node X4. Then series connection, similar to block diagram, if you have a series of these gain values, the branches are connected like this. Overall, you can replace it with a single branch with the product. Transmission rule, if you have a node that is X1, which is the input node, from this outgoing signals are there. So X2, X3, X4, you can write it in terms of X1. In the gain times X1. Gain value is different for each branch. Then parallel connection, similar to block diagrams. If you have two branches connected in parallel, their gains, you can replace this equivalently by a diagram here from source to, from X1 to X2, a single branch, okay, instead of two different branches, a single branch, the overall value of the gain is parallel connection, add them. Coming to the next, mixed node, observe here, X3 is a mixed node where you have incoming signals also, outgoing signal also. Observe in this particular figure, you have one series connection and one more series connection. So whenever you come across series connection, you can replace by a single branch with the product of the gains, X1 and X3. Here also X2 and X3. So now coming to the last one, it is feedback. You can observe it is a closed loop system, negative feedback. Try to remember, in the previous sessions we have seen how to find the transfer function for this. So it is a G1, G2. So this is a feedback loop. Okay. So how I can write this? Equivalently, this particular part I have drawn it as it is. Now, for this feedback loop, what is the transfer function? How you can replace this? Forward path gain divided by 1 minus the forward path gain into the feedback gain. Transfer function of a closed loop system, right? G divided by 1 plus GH, I think you have studied, because it is a negative feedback. Here it is assumed as a positive feedback and I have taken, it is taken, but however it is not mentioned here. Okay. Now again further you can reduce this. From this figure I have simply replaced the loop. Instead of a loop, I have changed it to a single branch. See, this branch is as it is. This loop is replaced by a single branch and the gain is this transfer function. Okay. Now again, if you see these two branches, they are connected in series. So simply series connections means you need to take the product. So G1 into G2 divided by 1 minus G2 into H. So this is how a feedback can be reduced. Okay. These are some of the terminologies used in the signal flow graph and the rules associated with signal flow graphs. Now, the next process is we need to see how signal flow graphs are constructed. There are actually two ways. One is directly from the block diagram we can convert the block diagram into signal flow graph, or as I have told you, I have mentioned you in the definition of signal flow graph. What is a signal flow graph? It is the pictorial representation. So a signal flow graph is a graphical representation of the relationships in terms of linear algebraic equations. So what is the second method to construct the signal flow graph is using the algebraic equations. फर्स्ट मेथड इज, अगर आपको ब्लॉक डायग्राम दिया गया है, यू कैन कन्वर्ट इट टू सिग्नल फ्लो ग्राफ डायरेक्टली विद सर्टेन रूल्स ऑब्वियसली, एंड otherwise the second method, if equations are given to you, you can further construct a signal flow graph. But ultimately, what is the goal? What is the end product? Ultimately, even though it is a block diagram or a signal flow graph, ultimately we want transfer function of the system. Okay. Now, I have listed a few steps. Some procedure is mentioned here to construct this signal flow graph. Please go through this steps, the procedure. I'll quickly read it out. The signal flow graph of a system, it is constructed by either equations, as I told you, either block diagram से आप directly signal flow graph draw कर सकते हो, or from some equations you can draw. So this is from the equations I can draw. That is the general statement given. The following procedure can be used to construct the signal flow graph. Very first step is you need to take the Laplace transform of the differential equations governing the system in order to convert them into the algebraic equations. So again, in the question, either directly algebraic equations will be given to you, or you need to find this algebraic equations, set of equations. How? By making use of the differential equations. Okay, आपको already पता है how to get the differential equation, how to find the Laplace transform, you know already. So from those differential equation concept, you need to get the algebraic equations. But most of the times these equations will be given to you. After getting the equations, in the equation, obviously you know what is whenever an equation is given to you, something like this, say x1 is equal to a into x2. If this is the equation given, right hand side में जो variable रहेगा, that is the input, and the left hand side में जो variable रहता है, that is your output. That is the general concept. So in this this simple example only, the constants and variables of the equations are identified. So in this equation you can see what are the variables, x1 and x2, and usme again x2 is the input, x1 is the output, and a is a constant. So directly you should be able to identify these, the constants and variables of S domain equations. I'm talking about these Laplace transforms. Okay, S domain equations are identified. From the knowledge of the system, you should be able to identify वो जो equation है उसमें input कौन सा है, output कौन सा है, what are the intermediate nodes, and what is the constant. You should be able to identify from the equations. Now, each variable, if system has got some 4 variables, say x1, x2, x3, x4, for each variable, obviously each variable represents a node. You know about it. Okay, this is your x, this is your y. Okay, if x is the input, y is the output. These x and y can be written as these two nodes with a branch, right? So x and y are the variables. So variables are nothing but the nodes. So जितने variables हैं आपके जो set of equations में, depending on that, for each variable a node is assigned. Obviously a node is assigned in the signal flow graph, and constants are assigned as gain. So just now I have taken here x1 is equal to a into x2. What do you mean by this? x2 is the input, x1 is the output, a is the gain parameter, transmittance. So जो भी constant value आएगा, that is nothing but your gain value, input and output. So you should be able to identify, and each variable a node will be assigned, and जो भी constants हैं, you will be assigning them as the gain or the transmittance. And अगर आपको some 3 or 4 equations are given to you in the question, or you will be getting some set of equations. Assume you have got 4 equations. For each equation, one signal flow graph is drawn. So अगर आपके पास 4 equations हैं, set of equations are 4 smaller signal flow graphs you will come across. So overall signal flow graph क्या रहेगा? It is the combination of all 4. Okay. Individually, these 4 equations will give you how the variables are connected. Each equation, definitely one signal flow graph we will draw, and overall signal flow graph how we will draw? By combining all the signal flow graphs, by interconnecting all together. Okay, we will see one example, then you will understand how to construct the signal flow graph. So I am taking one example of some 4 equations will be given to you directly. Okay, no Laplace transform, no differential equation, and then no reduction. Just simply directly the set of 4 set of equations are given to you. From that, those equations, how to construct this signal flow graph. I will take that one example in the next session. Any doubts in today's session? Please ask me.